Welcome to my kitchen. This is Home Cooking with Gracie. That's me. Today what I'm going to make for you is one of my favorite dishes, and that's my wonderful delicious meatloaf. So let's get started. Let's go over the ingredients. This is almost 2 pounds of ground beef, so let's just say 2 pounds of ground beef. If you want to do 1 pound, of course you're just going to cut everything we're doing here today in half. Okay, so you do your own math for that. But again, this is almost 2 pounds, so we're going to go 2 pounds of ground beef. The leaner the beef, the better, because then the less fat that will drain off it, but then again, the fat is where your flavor is. But I've got a trick for you that I'm going to share with you on how you get the delicious flavor of the meat and get rid of that fat before you serve it. Okay, and I'll show you later. Okay, so again, the ground beef, we've got our celery, 2 eggs, I have softened white bread. I soaked it in a little bit of milk and I tore it up into tiny little pieces. Okay, so this is just regular white bread, even Italian bread. Just soak it, rip it up into tiny little pieces, soak it in milk, squeeze the milk out of it, and then get your bread. Okay, so it's already soft and it's flavored with a little bit of milk, which will put moisture in this meat. Okay, so there's half a cup there. And then I even have half a cup of panko, Italian style panko breadcrumbs. So half of the dry and half of the wet, okay? And here I am making a mess, right? That's okay. Okay, so I've got my parsley, I've got a serrano pepper. This is optional, it's only half of a serrano pepper. I've got a full cup of my sweet red pepper, the bell peppers of course, the sweet red one, a sweet orange one, a sweet yellow one. Don't use the green one only because they're totally different in flavor. You want some sweetness, okay? And of course, who doesn't like the color of red or orange or yellow? But today I had the red one, so here it is. And then I've got a big onion, half of it I've chopped, diced very small, okay? Diced very small. Same with the red pepper, diced very small. Celery, diced very small. If you want to use a food processor to do it, you can. The pieces won't be consistent, but whenever you're chopping vegetables in your food processor, you are going to get that moisture, and moisture in this case is actually pretty good, okay? So what else? I think that's everything there. So let me go ahead, and you don't want to overwork your meat, so let me go ahead and start adding the ingredients. So what I'm going to go ahead and do now is dump everything in here, okay? I'll do the eggs last. My red pepper. My celery. My onion. Okay. Let's marry that all up. I've got my little serrano chopped up, okay? Get that out. I'll use my little broom. My broom. My little spatula, my little brush. I call it a broom. Ay, mozzarella. Sorry, guys. Okay, my parsley. What a beautiful, look at this big bowl. My parsley, let me get everything out. Oh, that made me laugh. All right, let's get this little mess out of the way here. Let's do my salt. This is kosher salt, okay? One tablespoon for 2 pounds of ground beef is good. Okay, and freshly ground pepper, always. Oh, isn't this beautiful? That's okay. Let it go, honey. Look at this beautiful salt and pepper shake my sweetheart bought me. Isn't it gorgeous? It's beautiful, this gorgeous copper. Or also rose colored, right? Beautiful. Okay, so anyways, back to work. I don't know, we'll see. I might do a tablespoon of freshly ground pepper. Okay, now I just, as I do this, I want to tell you briefly, I've got some ketchup. Yes, simple ketchup because of the sweetness, right? I've got barbecue sauce to give it a little bit more depth, and I want the sugar out of there as well. Not that there isn't sugar in ketchup, but there is. And then some sriracha, and I'm going to mix these 3 ingredients together. That's going to be the glaze, but we'll get started with that later. Okay, so the only thing that I'm going to do now is this other onion I've peeled. Leave the core on the end, okay? I'm going to go ahead and grate this. Now normally I would do it on a plate, and then you would see all the juice coming out of it. But that's why I'm doing it this way. I want that liquid. And you don't have to grate all of this. I will continue to grate this. Okay, not quite the other half. Again, my little brush, my broom. Chuchawek. Get the onions from the back side. Ooh, I want all that liquid. Again, we want to keep this nice and moist. Okay, put it down here in my little area. Wipe my hands. Okay, nice fresh muffin, my garbage bowl. Okay, there we go. 1, 2. Okay. I guess I don't need that on my shoulder. I'll make a little mess here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Clean up as we go. Okay. And see, here's my beautiful bowl. Look at that. Woo! These are all the lovely ingredients. Oh, guess what I forgot? Worcestershire, 1 tablespoon. Okay. Oh, I smell it already. Mmm, yum, 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 yum. Makes me want to have a Bloody Mary. Not a bad idea. But we're gonna have red wine tonight, so. Okay, good. All right. Go ahead and mix. You don't want to overmix your meat. You don't want it to become tough. This actually looks like it could use more breadcrumbs. Maybe I will add more breadcrumbs. Again, you know, just get in the kitchen, do whatever you can. You can tweak your recipe as you go. This is huge. Look at it. Mamma mia, this is gonna be big. But we like leftovers in this house. I think, oh, that was a big chunk of pepper. Where did that come from? Didn't notice that. As you can see, it's still very wet. But we wanted to make sure that it stays together, right? And it looks like it will. Okay. Hey. I'm just debating whether I want to put more breadcrumbs in it. Well, it looks pretty good. Okay, what I want to show you, let me go ahead and wash my hands, okay guys? Let me just do that. Here's what I wanted to show you. My little pan. Now again, I'm a big fan of the toaster oven. The counter oven, the countertop oven. I'm a huge fan of those. So I'm gonna do my meatloaf in there instead of turning on the big oven over here. Here's the little trick I wanted to show you. My little pan, I don't want that fat, right? So I'm gonna lay this beautiful meatloaf on top of the carrots, and that fat is gonna drain onto the carrots and away from the meat. So I just thought I'd share a little tip with you. All right, so all I'm doing now is just forming it. Okay. That's pretty big. Let me go under. That probably would have been better if I used a different bowl, but that's okay. It's breaking apart a little bit right here, but we're gonna fix it. Okay, like so. Nice. You could put it in a meatloaf pan. My meatloaf pan, I don't know. I think it was a little too small for the size of this particular meatloaf. Okay, so we'll get rid of this also. Again, guys, let me go ahead and wash my hands and come back. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and mix up my little brush, the glaze for it, okay? Let's do that one last. So, again, I will post the ingredients and the portions at the end of the video, like always. Oh, this is brand new. Hold on here, and I need tin foil. All right. Oh, wow. Okay, a little bit of my favorite barbecue sauce. Ooh. Nice, nice, nice. Look at that molassy. Ooh. Love it. Sriracha. Mixed together. And we're gonna go ahead and glaze it. Tin foil it, in the oven it goes. Nice. Just pour it on. That's pretty good estimation there, Gracie. Wow. Okay, see, all gone. All right. And again, if you want it to be more uniformed, if you want it to end up looking more like a bread loaf, use your meatloaf pan. You can do this trick by putting the carrots on the bottom of your meatloaf in the meatloaf pan too, but my particular meatloaf pan was too small for this. So, but if you're doing just a 1 pound meatloaf, then you're good. So put the carrots on the bottom of your meatloaf pan and then put your meatloaf on top. And you'll get flavor and you'll drain away the fat. Okay guys, in the oven it goes. It's been preheated in the oven already for 20 minutes at least. Put in the oven at 350. And we'll see how long this baby cooks and I'll let you know. Okay, in it goes. I'm gonna say 45 minutes, guys. We'll see what happens. I'll come check then. You want to put it on a little on the looser side, or you can put toothpicks in it. But I'll make more glaze if I need to. Okay, guys? Okay, see you in a bit. Okay, so what I wanted to show you is it's 45 minutes now, baking at 350, okay? And I tin foiled it, loosely tinted the tin foil, because I didn't want it to grab all the glaze on top, and I'm going to reglaze a little bit and then cook it in for another 15 minutes, okay? So here's what it looks like. All right, that's what it looks like. See, it's sitting on its little bed of carrots. Okay, she's choking on camera here. So if you look around, it's not really that fatty. The meat, see how it drained, the meat drained a little bit? Or the carrots did an exceptional job absorbing all that fat. The fat we don't want, the cholesterol, we don't want any of that, what am I trying to say? Saturated fat, forgive me guys, saturated fat, we don't want that. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and glaze a little bit more with my own little ketchup, barbecue sauce, and sriracha. Pour it over, just a little more. It'll give it that little caramelized effect at the end, okay? Just a little. See, guarda qua. Beautiful. No tin foil now, all right? And yummy, yummy. All right, guys, that is it. Back in the oven it goes. What I'm serving with, and you heard the microwave beep go off, is because I'm microwaving my potatoes instead of boiling it on the stove and it spills over and now you gotta clean the stove. So, hey, just microwave your mashed potatoes. So I cut my mashed potatoes, yellow Yukon Gold potatoes is my favorite, in a little chicken broth, chopped it into little cubes, and then when it's ready, I'm just gonna mash it with some milk and some butter and salt and pepper, of course. All right, so I'll be back to show you the finished product and cut into it for you, all right? Till then. Okay, the time has arrived. I've taken out the meatloaf from my oven, and this is what it looks like. It's sitting on a bed of carrots so that the fat drains away from the meat, okay? So let's see if I can delicately put it on this platter. Ooh, a little rambunctious. All this is we want to get rid of. We don't want this. So I'll just put that down here for now. And it's time to cut into it. All right. Let me go ahead and, oh, it looks nice and moist. Yeah. Okay, let me get a plate. And, well, grab the end piece. Here, hold on. Where is my little? Yeah, maybe I'll grab this one instead. Oh, look at that, look at that. Sweetie, do you want to be the test or do you want me to be?
Yeah, please.
Okay. Okay, so that's a little bit on the big side. I made mashed potatoes and gravy, and so that's what we're going to be having with this, and some green beans. But for now, let me just go ahead and do this. We're hungry around here. Yummy, 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 yummy. This time it's not hot. I'm not going to burn my tongue. Wow, see all the colors? Oh yeah. I like that glaze. Yum. Here's a close-up of the meatloaf. Yum. With that nice glaze, right? Look. Yummy, yummy. Yummy, yummy. Okay guys, till next time. See ya.